What's up? So what's up, gang? Leo gang, what's up, my babes, my family, my friends? How you all doing? From your Leo sis here. I'm getting ready to dive into your reading. It's gonna be like a collective energetic check-in. Okay, so take what applies, leave the rest. All right. But I do have the pre-shuffle here. We're gonna dive in and see what's happening. If you are new here, then I am your girl Sai. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. And if you are one of my A1 Day Ones, my subscribers, I appreciate you. My friends, my family, my gang. Thank you so much for your love and support. Sending it back to you. Okay. So I'm a little sweaty. It's a little hot out here. It was really humid. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop into your reading. Y'all see some sweat? Yes, the girl is sweating. I need to burn a few calories anyway. All right. So Leo, what is happening with you right now? The 10 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. This is your backstory. So I feel like with this 10 of Wands, it's feeling overwhelmed, it's feeling burdened, it's feeling like you got to carry a heavy load. That is what the focus is here. Now, what you doing with that energy, what you doing about that energy, we're going to find out. In the recent past, though, I see that you did decide to pour into your own cup. Okay. This is where you do what you need to do for yourself. So Leo, you started taking care of yourself. You started, whether this is mentally, physically, but it does definitely look emotionally. Okay. You start investing and pouring back into your cup emotionally, doing things that bring you real happiness here. So I love that for you. And currently you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. So this is where you are standing on your own, babe. This could be, because we're talking about pentacles, that's stability. So we could be talking about money. We could be talking about you transitioning from working with other people to working alone, starting your own business. Okay, this is where you are no longer dependent on a situation or on a person to create stability for you. All right. So some of you could have left a job. Some of you could have left a relationship, or some of you just in general are out here doing things by yourself, depending on yourself. You are your own backup plan, and I love that. Now, what's happening next is the Three of Pentacles. So you go from the Nine of Pentacles, where you're doing everything by yourself, working alone, and doing what you need to do for you, to collaborating. So in your next phase, you will be building, it looks like, with someone here, whether this is love, whether this is a business partnership, new co-workers, networking. I just heard there is some type of collaborations coming in for you next. Now let's clarify this 10 of Wands as the backstory. What's happening with this 10 of Wands for Leo? Okay, it's over. Yes, because I was like, what are we going with the 10 of Wands? That cycle has ended. A Scorpio could be significant to you, but the Death card is coming out because it is an ending of a cycle where you were feeling like you had to carry everything. Or even if this could be physical, like you literally could have had a lot of shit on your plate. Now, if this is mentally or emotionally, then this is just feeling burdened down. This is feeling heaviness. This is feeling drained. It don't matter because the shit is over with. And on the bottom, we do have the Three of Cups. This is almost like, for some of you, because I keep saying, I've mentioned it a few times, that we are in grad season. So we have a lot of kids graduating, whether they are graduating to a different school, graduating out into the world from school. And these could be your children as well, Leo. But I'm seeing celebrations because something is over. It's like, damn, that was a lot. That was so much to carry. So you guys are finally at a place where you can take a deep breath. Okay, now for me as a Leo, this resonates personally for me because I have two graduates. I actually have three, but I have two that lives in my home. Well, my son, he's been at my mom's here lately, but either way, nevertheless, he's a senior. He's graduating from high school. It has been like pulling teeth to get him to this point. And now that we have finally reached this point, Friday was the last day of school and he graduates in a couple days. So it's like the burden of pushing him through and making sure that he, does get to his graduation goal has been such a burden. I'm not even gonna lie, like it's been a lot. I was drained, I was tired, I was so ready to get to the finish line. And this Death card is definitely representing for me that we made it. Like that struggle is over and now we can celebrate. Okay, we can celebrate that ending. We can celebrate his accomplishments. So however that resonates for you, Leo, I'm definitely seeing where the overly burdened, the overwhelming has passed for you. Okay, so let's get into this Ace of Cups and let's see how you're pouring back into yourself, or why you began pouring back into yourself. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups for Leo, please, and thank you. Oh, yes. Here go the 9 of Wands. So we already had the 10 and now we got the 9. 9 of Wands is that wounded warrior that's showing up, that's hanging in there. This is the not give up card. I stuck the shit out through the thick and the thin. I was ride or die. So you have definitely been in many positions, I feel like, Leo, where you had to be the wounded warrior, where you were the ride or die. Okay? Quite honestly here. And so I feel like because you were so tired of being ride or die for everyone else, or how this, shows up for you, I definitely see where you decided, like, okay, it's time for me to do something for me. All right. 5 of Cups is on the bottom of this 9 of Wands. So there was definitely some type of grief, some type of loss, some type of cycle where it's the same shit every day, because that 9 of Wands is that same shit every day energy. So what you did was you took that as a loss. Like, okay, this is the same shit every day. Nothing here is going to change. As much as I wanted to change, it's not happening. So I'm just going to have to make a decision here. And I'm saying decision because that's what I'm intuitively picking up. You all make a decision to move forward. Did you take a loss? Were you sad to move on? Yes, but you did. And because you did that, it brings harmony back into your life. You're able to focus on you. You're able to do things that make you happy and align with true happiness. I feel like you were really fortunate. I feel like you were given, like, and I'm trying to stop saying the word blessing because I am learning more about the terms of how words are formed and the origin of words. Okay, y'all know, some of y'all be like, that's too much, but no, for real, got to be careful what you speak and say. So in the old days, we would consider this a blessing, but this is more of like, you're very fortunate to have this opportunity. I feel like it was handed to you. So this is making me feel like you have some spiritual assistance. Whatever your spiritual belief is and your spiritual terms that you use, God, the universe, guardian angel, your higher self, I feel like you were fortunate to have assistance from the unseen realm about whatever this was that you just kept taking a beating on. Okay? And you begin to pour back into your own cup. Justice was served. And like I said, 6s is harmony. So with the Ace of Cups and the 5 of Cups, we are talking about 6 of Cups, which is already past energy. It's where when you think about a situation and there's memories there's still feelings attached to something, and it could be recent past, it could just be that energy is there because you dealt with it for so long, which is what I'm really picking up on, that when it came to your past situations, past relationships, I'm definitely see that you were just like constantly getting beat the hell up. Or if it wasn't to that extreme, you definitely kept getting the same results. And it was just like, how many times am I going to keep showing up hoping that shit will be different and shit is the same? So because you had hope and you had to finally swallow that hard truth, I feel like that's where you were sad. You were sad that it wasn't going to change, or that the situation or person couldn't or wouldn't be any different. So you focus on you, and justice was served. Okay? So it's a new phase, a new cycle for you all. 9 of Pentacles here for Leo. Currently, what's happening with the Leos? Because y'all are definitely way too many. But what I'm holding on to is the Queen of Swords. 8 of Cups is turned over too. Yes, I'm seeing toxic energy as well. I'm seeing a lot of cards here that's giving me clues on what is really happening. Queen of Swords here is Aquarius energy, and well, actually is Libra and Gemini energy. Virgo could be considered a Queen of Swords too, so any of those signs could be significant. But I feel like you guys are making practical decisions right now. That's what you're doing. That's what a Queen of Swords does. She judges things. Should I do this? Does this make sense? Is the mathing? Okay. So you guys are finally in a place, in a position where you definitely can make these type of choices. So it makes me feel like intuitively, before you may have felt stuck, you may have felt like, well, damn, I can't do this because if I do this, then this. It was like a chain reaction. But I feel like now you guys are in a position, Leo, where you definitely can make the calls. You can call the shots. You can but as I was saying, Leo, you're definitely in a position of authority in some shape or form where you are able to call shots, make practical decisions. I feel like whatever that stuckness or that stagnation energy was, it has lifted, obviously. And as you move forward, this is like being strategic, being practical, making good sound decisions and choices, all of that. Okay? So I feel like that's confirmation for those of you who are in that, who have already tapped into that energy. But I will say to you as well, for those of you who haven't quite tapped into that energy yet, take it as guidance. It's time for you to get serious. It's time for you to get practical. It's time for you to prioritize, is what I just heard too. So there may be many things on your list to do, Leo, but prioritize, make the best decisions. When you prioritize, what's the most important thing? What has to be done right now? What can wait until later? Okay, that's what I just got on that. So take that as that applies. Three of Pentacles, though. Let's see what's happening with your collaboration in this next phase. Three of Pentacles for Leo. The Empress. Okay. Okay. This could be a Libra. This could be a Taurus. But at the end of the day, energetic wise, this is self-love. This is the Queen Mother. This is the mother of all the queens. Forget a queen. This is like goddess, empress type energy. On the bottom, we have the Hierophant. This is more Taurus energy. So Leo, for some of you, a Taurus is definitely significant for you. Some of you definitely, I feel like, maybe getting married in this next phase. Some of you definitely may be expecting a child here. The Empress is also, like I said, the mother. She's the nurturer. So there is some type of commitment. Traditional commitment is what I'm feeling like. If you're already in a marriage, okay, if you already have a real strong commitment, I feel like it gets stronger. I feel like you are in a place where you are the Empress. So this could be like your person treating you like an Empress. Or if you are a male Leo, this just definitely shows where there is some type of feminine goddess energy around you. So this could be someone you are attached to. This also could be your own mother as well. So just take it however it applies. There's some strong goddess feminine energy lurking around you, Leo. I feel like this is the energy that, if you are female, that you will be sitting in this position of an empress, of a goddess. If you are a male, then this is someone you are connected to. Okay, and there's a commitment made. So somebody starts treating somebody with the best treatment. Somebody's getting 5-star quality treatment. And I feel like this is based off of people that you work with, people that you collab with. So think marriages, think business partners. People are going to be treating you like you up here, Leo. Okay. Now, of course, you're going to have haters. I'm not going to say that everybody's going to feel that way about you. But for whoever definitely supports you, that's how they're coming. That's how they see you. So people may be offering you, I'm going to say expect offers, expect opportunities, expect people. I'm hearing requests. Like people want to be around you. People want to work with you. People want to build with you. People want to have stuff with you, Leo. And they want to commit. That's why that Hierophant is here. We're talking about commitment type of energy. So like I said, some of you definitely are married and, or just got married or getting ready to get married. There's some type of up leveling here of a relationship, and even maybe in addition to the family. But at the end of the day, regardless of the details, I am seeing collaborations. I'm seeing networking. I'm seeing where, even if this isn't in your home, I'm seeing where in your community, on your job, your aura is goddess. People are definitely looking at you, Leo, like I'm going to be honest with you, Leo. Some people are going to be intimidated by this new energy you carrying. And intimidation shows up in a few different ways. Some ways, of course, intimidation shows up as jealousy. People will be jealous. They feel intimidated by you. They feel intimidated by your energy. Other people may prejudge you. They may think, okay, Leo's acting stuck up, or Leo think it's all about them. Just know that there are going to be people moving funny around you in this next phase of your life, but it is only because they see who you are. And I ain't just saying that because I'm a Leo. It's literally right here. Somebody's proposing. Somebody's finally getting married. Somebody's starting their family. Somebody is receiving help from a goddess here, which could be a mom with the Empress energy. What hit the floor? The Hermit and the Tower. The Tower is in reverse, so that means we're coming out of the Tower. Whatever the destruction was, whatever crumbled, crashed, we're coming up out of that. You coming out, Leo. 6 of Wands. Yeah, you coming out, Leo. Y'all been coming out for a while anyway. Your light been shining the past 2 weeks. And y'all been playing. Y'all been feeling good. Some of y'all been distracted. You ain't been that serious. You haven't, you've been wanting the opportunity for things to work out for you. And now that things are working out for you, I feel like, Leo, you feeling so good. You just kind of basking in it. You're not really taking those steps that you said you was going to take. Like, if I get this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. You still thinking about it, but instead of you doing it, you distracted. You having fun. You going outside. You living your life. And nobody can be mad at that. But don't miss your opportunity to take advantage, to create the things that you definitely want to set like a foundation for. Okay, does that make sense? Don't get so distracted or get caught up in this beautiful energy that you don't take care of your business. Okay. But yeah, people definitely want to collab with you regardless of who it is. People want to work with you. They want to be around you. They want to build with you. And I love that. So you don't have to do everything alone anymore. And some of you may be like, damn, I really want to be left alone, because sometimes I want to be to myself and everybody's calling or texting. All right, Leo, let's get some tea. Tea for Leo. What's happening with the collective of the Leos? Twin flames. Twin flames. We have reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half, shared feelings. Okay, so we're talking about a twin flame, not a soulmate. On the bottom, we do have mask, and it says pretending, putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine. Okay, so some of you could have, I'm picking up here a storyline of where you may have somebody, especially if you're talking about love or any type of love interest, or the love department, period. It's someone's fake here. Okay, someone's pretending, someone's putting up a front. And I feel like this could either be what you're doing when it comes to your twin flame, or you could have a twin flame that's getting ready to be in your energy to approach you. All right, there is focus here about a twin flame and somebody being fake. So be aware of that. Be aware. Watch your circle. Know the difference, you guys, between a twin flame and a soulmate. And I may do an episode on my podcast because I have a lot to say about that, because it's easy to get those two confused. But I do, like I said, feel like there is some attention being drawn here to a twin flame for you. And I feel like this is letting you know, from what I'm picking up on intuitively, it's like, Leo, know that the twin flame is fake. They're wearing a mask. I don't know what they're faking about, but they're faking about something. Clarify this mask for Leo, and then I'm getting ready to move on. Emotions and get away. On the bottom, we have escape. Okay, emotion says like waves in and out, crashing, unpredictable. So somebody is just, their emotions are all over the place here, but they try to like mask their emotions. So Leo, you have a twin flame out here that's pretending like they don't have emotions, that they are emotionally disciplined. They trying to play it cool, in other words, and really they all over the place emotionally. And I feel like they really want to get away. Go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. They wish they could have you, Leo. They wish that things were different between you guys, but for some reason they can't be. It's gonna be different for each of you. They can't be with you. You guys can't have this thing that you may want to have, or you may not even know about it, Leo. But somebody here who is your twin flame is definitely hiding how they truly feel. They really want to just get with you and escape. I can't make that shit up. They want to get away. They want to start something with you. They want to start a new life. Okay, but somebody's definitely wearing a mask. And Leo, this could be you too. So take it as it applies. This could be how you're feeling, or this could be how someone's feeling about you. All right, let's get a support card. What do you need to keep in mind when you face challenges, Leo? What supports Leo at this time, Spirit? Barrier. All right, Leo, so as I was saying, it says barrier says find ways around obstacles to find happiness. So in other words, if there is something blocking your happiness, a person, a situation, there's always another way. In the country, we say there's more than one way to skin a cat. If it don't work this way, find another way. There is another way. There's always another way. There's always an escape route. Okay, so don't let anything get in the way of your happiness at this time, Leo. On the bottom, we are talking about acceleration, and it says speed up and chase the results you want. So don't slow down, Leo. Keep moving forward, keep winning, keep staying focused, because you are on the right path. Long as you can stay focused, long as you can make decisions and choices that are practical, that make sense, that align with what you are trying to do, what you want to have, then you'll be able to accomplish it. Anything that gets in your way, you'll be able to find a way around it. Keep moving. Keep going. Yeah. Yes is the next card. Yes, keep going. Let's get some spiritual advice for you, Leo. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank y'all so much. It's 1:11 on my timer as I look down. Confirmation. So keep going, Leo, because y'all are heading in a very good direction. Where people are going to respect you, where people are going to want to work with you. They're going to want to nurture you. They're going to want you to nurture them. It's going to be a lot of good vibes happening for you here in this next phase. Self-love is flipping out. On the bottom, we got passion. Okay, then. Passion talks about doing what you truly desire to do. What really, makes that heart skip a beat in a good way. It says, focus your attention on loving and believing in yourself. You are being encouraged by the angels to make your relationship with yourself your number one priority. Rather than dwelling upon your shortcomings, you must accept and embrace who you are. So your affirmation is, I am worthy of love. Keep pushing forward. Don't let nothing get in the way of what you desire to do, what you truly want, what truly brings you a lot of passion, a lot of happiness, a lot of peace. Okay? Put yourself first. Prioritize yourself first. Cancer kind of got a reading like that as well. And Aquarius, both of them had self-worth, but so that was more of a reminder of them to make decisions based off of their actual value. But yours is speaking mostly on doing things that pour into your own cup, as we said here with the Ace of Cups. So keep doing that. And if something tries to get in the way, then just find another way around it. If it don't go the way you expected, then do something else. Plan B. But there's always another way. All right, Leo, I hope this encouraged you. I hope you got some type of help here. Thank y'all so much for watching my gang. Love y'all so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.